Today I'm going to be talking about why discomfort is the shortcut to your peak performance. Today I was reminded of my friend Slag Callahan, who is a professional guitarist. And I was reminded of what he said to me many years ago when I asked him how he got good so quickly. He played the guitar once. Well, first of all, he was playing the drums at a professional level first, and then he decided to switch his career and start playing the guitar in his early 20s. And he got good at the guitar within 1 year. He was playing like he was playing for 10 or 15 years. He could play pretty much anything. And I asked him, Slag, how did you get good so quickly? And he told me something that has stuck with me, and I've shared this story to some of my athletes, but I thought I'd share it with you today. He said something very profound. He said, well, what I would do, and I still do it to this day, is find things that were very challenging. I would find chord progressions that I'd start here that would end here, and I would find chord progressions that were very difficult for me and riffs that were very difficult that I couldn't play. And I would find songs that had these same riffs and same chord progressions that I would struggle with. And I would play those until they became comfortable. And I wouldn't get stuck there. I wouldn't live there. When I was done playing that at a professional level, at a level that I thought was professional, I would go on to the next chord progression and the next riffs that were very difficult for me to play. And I would pick all of the songs all over again that had these chord progressions and riffs that took me to the next level. And I started thinking about that. Well, one, that stuck with me for a very long time. And I started thinking about the athletes that I work with, right? How often do we go to comfort? We seek comfort and we do the drills. Granted, you guys know the Kobe Bryant story where he talks about never getting bored of the basics. I'm talking about sometimes we need to go past the basics and do the things that we know we're struggling with. It could be for baseball, it could be the backhand. For basketball, it could be the left-handed layup that you may struggle with. Do that, repeat that over and over and over again until it becomes comfortable, and choose the next hardest thing. So this is a simple video today. What I'm going to challenge you with is find those things that you find most difficult. Tackle those things first thing in the morning. Tackle those things until they become comfortable, and then immediately go on to the next thing that's challenging. That's how you're going to master your craft. And look for those opportunities that make you uncomfortable every day.